Before he was The Weeknd, Abel Tesfaye was a high school dropout uploading anonymous songs to YouTube. He chose The Weeknd because he left home one weekend and never went back. He dropped the E because another Canadian band was already called The Weeknd. From anonymous uploads to global superstar, his risky move paid off. In 2012, The Weeknd made a bold decision. Major labels wanted to sign him, but he refused to change his unique sound. Instead, he kept releasing music independently until Republic Records offered him complete creative control. The gamble worked. He's now one of music's biggest stars, with artistic freedom. In 2015, The Weeknd had a secret weapon for writing, "Can't Feel My Face." He worked with Max Martin, legendary producer of hits for Taylor Swift and Britney Spears. The song was almost given to another artist, but The Weeknd fought to keep it. It became his first #1 hit and earned 2 Grammy nominations. In 2011, The Weeknd released 3 mixtapes in just 9 months. House of Balloons, Thursday, Echoes of Silence. He gave them away for free online, building a massive following before ever signing a record deal. Drake discovered him and shared the music, helping launch his career. The Weeknd's Super Bowl halftime show in 2021 broke with tradition. He spent $7 million of his own money to create his perfect vision, on top of the show's budget. He even designed the stage himself, creating that iconic glowing city maze. It became one of the most watched halftime shows in history. The Weeknd's Blinding Lights broke Billboard chart history. It spent 90 weeks on the Hot 100 chart, longer than any song ever. It became Billboard's #1 Hot 100 song of all time, beating songs that had charted for 63 years. From free mixtapes to chart history, The Weeknd made Grammy history in 2021 by not being there. Despite Blinding Lights breaking records, the Grammys snubbed him completely. His response: he boycotted the Grammys, forcing them to change their secret nomination process. Sometimes the biggest impact comes from taking a stand. Before fame, The Weeknd worked at American Apparel folding clothes. He lived in a one-room apartment in Toronto, stealing food from supermarkets to survive. He dropped out of high school, left home, and slept on friends' couches while pursuing his dream. Now he's worth over $200 million. The Weeknd wrote his hit, Starboy, in just 24 hours. Working with Daft Punk, they created the song in one intense day. The track would go on to hit #1 in 92 countries. Sometimes the biggest hits come from one day of inspiration. The Weeknd's After Hours era shocked fans with his bandaged face appearance. It wasn't just a fashion statement, it was performance art telling the story of Hollywood's dark side. The character evolved through music videos, from injuries to plastic surgery, making a statement about celebrity culture. Art isn't always what it seems.